Come on in, everybody. I'm supposedly playing some space instrumental background noise, but you know what? Every time I listen to this, it sounds like funeral parlor music. You know, what's going on down there? Always a little bit of chaos when I start going live. I practice everything before we go live. I run through it once. These are the disclaimers. If you have not seen them, look for a little clip on my YouTube channel that says, what does it say? It says trigger warning, right? It's got a red circle, trigger warning. Got all my disclaimers and my compliance and all the small print that's fit to read for those who want to read it. I was going to put it at the end because there's so much to read here. Cha-chung. You know what that's from, right? That alien show where they... Anyways, I'm digressing. If you like, you like. If you don't, you don't, right? Here we go. Here we go. First, before we get started here, it is my weekly space update. Let me stop this so I don't forget to learn about the trolls trolling toll booths in Virginia and elsewhere. Take a look at that when you get a chance. Make sure you subscribe. The things I do here, I do for you too, right? That's what I'm doing. My family says, well, what are you doing? You're just playing around. Yeah, I am playing around, but you know what? I'm also coming up with content. Oh, there's the trigger warning right there. If you see that, take a look and read it at your leisure. Get out of that one for a second. Here's the space music again. SubaruSteve, may he rest in peace. Anyways, I don't know. It's kind of depressing. I don't see that as space music. Man, if I was traveling through this cosmos and the stars, I'd have some Led Zeppelin going on or some Black Sabbath. You feel me? I wouldn't be listening to this. But anyway, let me turn that down, keep on moving here. What else did I have up here? Wanted to see if I was live that I might be able to watch and see your comments. Well, there it is. And I think I can. I'm backwards. Oh my goodness, I am backwards, aren't I? Can I flip it and still be live so I can turn this around? Oh, I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can finally do something the way I wanted to do it in the first place, right? There we go. We'll do it like that for a while. Why not? Yeah, why not? Here we go. Now I think I got it. Okay, here we go. Look, I was not cleaning out, I was cleaning in the closet. I have a closet where I keep stuff. And I got a little excited because I started finding things. I sent some pictures to some family members yesterday, distant and close, including my sister and cousins and such. But I found some other things, like some of you might have seen on my Facebook page, my little post about the 1977 inauguration that I was a part of. But look for that if you want to learn more about that. Because right now we're not doing that, right? Oh no, I got the camera all messed up again. Do not attempt to do this at home unless you're a highly trained, skilled professional like myself. But look, this is what I found, right? It expired June 1st, 1979. Make sure I don't have anything on here. I don't want anybody to know. I don't want you to know my social security number, but it's my Coast Guard ID. Ain't that cool? Military Coast Guard ID. I just came up with 40, 79, 89, 99, 09, 19, 46 years ago? I haven't seen it in 46 years. Anyways, that's that. Why don't I put it in this? Hey, by the way, I found out wooden Bible right from Jerusalem. It's a special wood. I don't know if it was oak wood or teal wood, but this is the Jerusalem cross. I did not know that. There's a video going around against some guy that was a military guy that was going to do something for the president, and then he was told he couldn't because he had the Jerusalem cross tattooed on his chest. And you know what? I want to get that cross, but that's another story. And something else I found yesterday I want to share with you before we get into this as people drift in. Let me make sure I can read your comments. Oh, there you guys are. Good morning. Keep hope always, aka Darlene, and anybody else that might venture in. What's going on here? Why can't I see? I can see that. I can see clearly now. The rain has gone. Check this out. Now, this comes from 1980. Okay, the commission expired in 1983. Oh, okay. It was actually notarized by the public. This is something I created. I took it to Invention Marketing Incorporated, disclosure, and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, it was something I created called the Trevan. Look at this. And this was really cool. I'm not a big engineer or anything like that, but I created this. And I was talking about the plan to take two vans and make a multi-unit van. Now, this was back in 1980, 1979. And Let's see. Mark Elliott drew this one. Okay, I thought I drew it. Can't take the credit for it, but I'll show you in a minute. My buddy, this is what I drew. This was my vision of the Trevan. Would have looked something like that, right? You see that there? I think you do, right? So got that. It's copyrighted. If I can find out if anybody ever built it, this is a better rendition. One of my friends drew this for me back in the day, Mark Elliott, and he drew this back in 1980. So isn't that cool though? I would love, if I ever hit the lottery, I will have this built. Especially now that all the pieces have come together. All three of these were in different places, and you know I was able to save them all. And don't know how, but things like that happen for me. In addition, I will be giving away $150. No, 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 calm down, not today. And when you do hear me say I'm giving away $150, do not get too excited because it's real money. It's 150 US dollars shredded by the US Mint, right? See it right there? That will be something I'll be giving away sometime soon. Look at it, right? I really got detailed in looking at this bag and I said, you know what? It really is money. Anyways, enough of that. So let's talk about the space update now that I've got enough people here. At least I think I have enough people here. Look like it's just me and you, Darlene, but that's okay. That's okay. Maybe people will be catching this on the rewind. I know some people that are getting this email are going to catch this on the rewind because this email, as it continues to grow and the total email count that I send out and the potential active email addresses continues to grow, it's going to hit the desk of somebody. Of this, I'm sure. So I sent out about 9:30. Is it 4 pages? Where's the other? There, okay, there we go. I sent out this email to 109 email addresses. You feel me? There are 109. It's 9 over 100. If it was 10 less, it wouldn't even be 100. It would be 99. But that's a math question for you later. I sent it to 109 people. I don't know what that was about. It's just me. 109 email addresses, right? And I've got the ones that I didn't send already. I've already got. Let me count this up. I wrote this so I could draw on it as well. But I already had. Well, I don't need to write on it now. 109 emails. I'm waiting for them to come back. So far, I've only got 14 out of 109 that have come back returned. And I tell you what, I am so excited about this because as it continues to grow with active email addresses, and I'm going to read a little bit of this. I don't know if you want me to read the whole thing. I posted it on my Facebook page. If we're not friends on Facebook, find me. I'm SubaruSteve Montgomery on Facebook. Send me a friend request. I think I have room for a couple more and would be honored. But you can read the whole email there, the email, and I did update it a little bit today. I just kind of try to surmise it without reading it all. The email as of 3/20/25. Greetings. You want to know why you, the viewer, are receiving this email, yada, yada, yada. As the email list continues to grow, hopes that A, B, or C will happen. You'll have to read more to find out that. Well, I'll tell you. A, that you, the viewer, find it amusing enough to forward to the proper people or departments, thereby ensuring your place in history now becomes available. That's right. Your place in history. Or B, walk it up the chain of command right here, right now to get the jump over others seeing this, the progress or email and secure your spot in history. Or C, delete it with me maintaining your email address as someone that could have been in on this, however, sadly allowed another to get the jump in making this happen. I know this is going to happen, right? I know not to send this out every week. I know to wait at least every 2 weeks. In the car sales business, we would send an email blitz out maybe once a week, right? You'd never want to send out too many. But in this case, it's hitting people that have scientific minds, business minds, intelligent minds, high IQ minds, and the logic in this is so sound. Where did I go? Back to here. Yeah, there we are. It's so sound. So I invite you to go to my Facebook page and look for this and read it and tell me what you think. I talk about the Coalition of Expendable Seniors. My goal is to save the life of a scientist, to save the life of a human being worth so much more than me in training and education. These first missions to places should not have scientists or astronauts or pilots in them. They should be trained people like me, of which I am the coalition of expendable seniors, a self-made group of which I represent hundreds of thousands, because every time I talk to somebody about this that is over 50, they all get the logic in this. I have 6 milestones that will be accomplished on this mission to Mars, as well as if I slightly pique the little teeniest bit of interest, then I encourage anybody on the email list to go and look. When I say email list, 109 emails, to go to my website, but here they are. Let's look. Here, there's page 1. There's all the emails. That's NASA, SpaceX, and I line them out as they're no good. These were last week's or 2 weeks ago. Blue Origin, Virgin Galactic, and oh yeah, we got Space Perspective, the European Space Agency, which represents 22 different countries and their space programs. I'm reaching out to them as well. I'm an independent contractor. I'll go wherever the ride is, you know. Oh yeah, no, we talked about those. And yeah, so I'm really excited. This is going to happen, folks. Whether you believe it or not, I know it is. And yeah, I'm just excited by that. What else? Anything else on here I needed to share with everybody at once? I look forward to hearing from you soon. Until then, I am and remain one who knows chasing your dreams is the only way to get them. Let me revitalize your space program with a win-win-win-win-win scenario. Then I've got my .com site and my YouTube channel. And then please note, I will be increasing, this is what I do every 2 weeks now, I will be increasing the number of email addresses that this is being sent to on a weekly basis until one of you sees the logic and contacts me first. Who wants to be on that I heard but didn't act fast enough? They got SubaruSteve first list. I mean, your email is listed above in the sent tos or carbon copies. I even put some blind copies in as well, just to pique their interest, wondering why did they get blind copied when these people got 2 and carbon copies. So I'm creating chatter, folks. I'm creating chatter behind the scenes. Like algorithms online, this is what that's right, manifesting it into existence, Darlene. That's 100% spot on. That's what all of this is doing. And, you know, at the bottom here, I even put, because y'all know I do a Sunday morning social media sermon. I've done 2 years worth now, over 104 Sundays. But look, this is what I put. My faith, determination, and belief gets a whole lot done. And if you want to know what I mean by my faith, determination, and belief gets a whole lot done, I reference James chapter 5, verse 16. So if you want to check it out, please do. I think it's pretty cool. We need, as a group here, a little house cleaning real quick. We need to figure out how to get, I'm almost thinking I'm doing these at the wrong time of the day. When we're here, we'll talk for a second. I almost think I'm doing these at the wrong time of the day, and that perhaps I need a new format. It's spring. Today is the first day of spring, by the way. Happy spring. You're looking good. Hope you feel as good as you look. That's right. But if my format up there, I like my Sunday thing, but the rest of the week, I'm thinking I want to change the format around and perhaps the time even. I know that at 10 in the morning, 9:30 in the morning, 9:45, most of the world is busy at work. So I realize a lot of people can't log in right now and watch. But yeah, as I push my email blitzes out on Thursdays for space, and I continue to talk about Sebastian Rogers on Tuesdays and Sunday morning social media sermons, I'm still thinking I'm missing something, that I should be doing something else. And I read somebody's comment. They said I should be doing more true crime or more law or missing kids, or, it takes so much work. And I have fun doing this work, but I'm not getting paid for it. So I want to get the subscriber count up. I would like to get paid for it in the future. And you'll find if I do that most of the money I get, half of it probably goes right back to the viewers. So that's what I'm about. You all know that. Those of you who know me know that I give money away and I haven't made any yet. And if I went back and counted all the money I've given away since I've retired in the last 4 years now, including $100 to our, as we got to 1,001 subscribers, wow, that's a big delay. As we get, and I just forgot what I was going to say. Yep, that's the mind. Terrible thing to waste. I was talking about something, and then I got sidetracked by James 5:16, which is a good thing to get sidetracked of. But as we continue to grow, as I continue to do these things, I want to make sure I'm doing the right thing the right way, that I'm focusing on using good and positive energy to do good and positive things. And with that said, any of you that have watched this long that have been offended by my Tuesday shows where I one day say, hey, they're innocent. And then the next Tuesday I go, hey, they're guilty. And then the next week I go, hey, who are they? I mean, it's all designed to provoke thought on your part, not to take sides. I don't want to take sides. I'm not a judge. I'm not a jury. I just want to think about all the things. Because you know what? If I can think about all the different abstract things that could help in a missing child's case, and I poke you to do the same thing, and you think about something that I didn't think about, and you break the case, we find that young man, right? And as for rewards, I don't care about the rewards. I personally think it's only $50,000 for the FBI. The extra money and all of that, I don't care about that right now. I care about doing the right thing the right way, right here, right now. Man, that's really behind. Have a great day, folks, wherever you go, whatever you do, like me. I do it in a Subaru or I carry it with me wherever I go, right? You don't think I do? Oh, let me reach into my pocket. Look at that. Another Subaru logo. Go figure. Have a great day. Catch me tomorrow for thanks goodness it's Friday. And we'll figure out a reason to look good for the weekend. Because you know what? It's there. Whether you're working or off, the weekend is always a good place to be, especially in the evenings after work or after a day of fun. Make somebody else smile. Doesn't hurt. And high fiving out, I am SubaruSteve Montgomery in the beautiful resort city of Virginia Beach, Virginia. Have a great day the Subaru way.